Jim, I have another, before we go, I said that was the last question.
You lied.
I lied, I apologize. Apparently Sports Illustrated working overtime, another article. This one has Kenny Omega quotes. If I'm being honest, the MVP of AEW hasn't been me. It's Jon Moxley.
Oh, for God's sake.
For AEW, Jon's been the one. He's been in almost every show.
Well, wait a minute. I asked earlier who's been telling this clown that he's so good. Apparently this other clown.
He's been at almost every show. He's bled at almost every show. There is no one higher on the blood-giving list. Maybe that's what makes this feud so interesting. It's someone with the notoriety from Japan against someone who was a top player from WWE. And Jon hasn't stopped working. I was injured, but now that I'm healed up, it's beautiful that we can restart the song and dance between Kenny Omega and Jon Moxley.
We can restart the song and dance. So you got this guy over here, he's the fucking Bob Fosse of wrestling. And you got the other guy is the goddamn fucking Jeffrey Dahmer of wrestling. He wants to drink everybody's blood and eat their bones, and the other guy wants to fucking dance with them and fucking have a tea party. What the
we make a good combo.
I have no response to Kenny Olivier there and his comments.
Who would you say is the MVP of AEW since the beginning?
Since the very beginning?
Yeah, taking everything into account.
Well, Punk obviously wasn't there from the beginning. Punk came in, did business, got hurt, and got run off by the, jealous children.
But again, for that 1 year, record gates, record crowds, record ratings.
Everything was great. Everything he did was positive and drew and performed. MJF has been a tremendous performer from the start of the thing till now. At the same point, before he really got the ability to say no, apparently, he had to do the song and dance thing with Jericho, and that drug him down quite a bit. Just that whole program, but still he's been tremendous. I'd like to say FTR, they've been consistently the best in-ring workers, but their booking has been so horrible. They've been a non-factor in drawing any money anywhere except against the Briscoes on other people's shows. Can you have none of the above as an MVP?
I guess. I mean, someone's going to vote for someone.
Well, but put in none of the above and see how many people vote for none of the above, because who, through the whole thing, has been there and has, say again?
Chris Jericho.
But I was about to say, who through the whole thing has been there and has performed at a high level and all of their shit has exceeded expectations? Now you take that name back, don't you?
I do. MJF.
He may be the closest one.
I mean, he's had clunkers, but in terms of the quality
usually
of
wasn't his fault.
No, but his matches have never been bad, and the quality of his work, even in some of the bad stuff, has been good since the beginning. Cody, man, it's almost like Cody's strongest stuff was before AEW started, in a sense, like before the official television show started, and then they found a way to run him off.
Yeah, well, and still, I think the best pro wrestling match, not modern style, but pro wrestling match that AEW ever had was Cody and Dustin, still to this day. So, but his best stuff was beforehand, because then, like you've said a million times, when you got Cody on that television show with the rest of the people that couldn't keep up, it didn't work. They didn't fit.
What about Jade Cargill for MVP? Or Britt Baker?
Oh, and not even because what exactly how many tickets has Jane Cargill sold to an AEW event besides to her immediate family? Because what has she ever been advertised in that would maybe I got to go to see just that? She comes out, she wins because it must be in her contract. She's never in programs. She's never booked in main event matches or in key things on pay-per-views. She's television programming that apparently Tony wants to keep her happy, so he never asked her to put anybody over. It means nothing now, though, because what the fuck?